What's good, everybody? Today we are going to learn about how to connect Sqlite database in Python and how to create a table, how to insert some stuff statically and dynamically, and also how to view the table, how to delete the table, just the basic SQL stuff, SQL queries. So yeah, let's just begin. First of all, import Sqlite tree. Okay, then I'll need a connection to connect to any database. Just name it. I'll say tutorials.db. Okay. And I also need a cursor to execute my queries, which I'll just write cursor just connection.cursor. Here is my object of cursor. Okay, I'll create a function to create a table. Create table. Okay, I'll say cursor.execute. Here you write your here you write your SQL query. I'll say create table if not exists, my table, and it's gonna take an ID which would be an integer, and a name which would be varchar. Okay, and we are done with this. And okay, yeah, and in the second function I'll say I want to insert something. I'll say static insert cursor dot execute insert into my table, and I want to insert 161 as my ID and NE as my name, and I'll just commit my connection after I insert this. Commit means if something wrong happened, we'll just roll back to this connection and start from here, line number 11. That means this would always be inserted. Okay, it says view cursor dot execute select star. Select star means select all from my table. Okay, and I'll say data equals to cursor dot fetch all. Fetch all means it's just gonna fetch all the rows from my table into this variable called data, and then I'll loop through it and print the data. And here I'm just gonna call these functions one by one. Create table, static insert, and view. And after when I'm done calling all these, I'll just close my connection. Okay, so let's just try, and you can see it printed 161 NE. Let's just do a dynamic insertion here. So I'll say dynamic insert, and I want to insert something which the user will give as an input. I'll say ID equals to enter input, enter your ID, and name input, enter your name. Okay, so I'll just say I have to pass this to ID and name, and I'll pass the values would be question mark and question mark. It's something like the prepared statement if you have used JDBCs in Java. Question mark means that you are gonna set these values as something, but before setting these values you will just prepare your query. And I'll set these values as, and here you're gonna pass a tuple. I'll say ID and name. Okay, I think it worked. I'll say dynamic insert. Let's run this, and it's asking for ID. I'll say 10 and my name Ankit, and it printed 10 and Ankit, and this was already inserted before. So the last function, the last method that we learned today is about deleting a table. Let's say delete table. It's very easy. Cursor dot execute draw table and table name. Table name is my table. Okay, and remove all these, delete table. Okay, run this. We won't get anything, but if we try to delete it again, we'll get an error. Run this again, and we got an error, no such table, my table. Alright guys, I hope this basic tutorial about Sqlite tree made some sense. And now you are able to create table and insert data dynamically. Alright guys, thanks for watching.